let's keep this show going with actual comedy. Give it up for your next comedian. I adore him. Please make it as loud as you possibly can for Danny Krueger.
Louder! I didn't think that would work, but thank you. That was very nice. Give it up for Joe, John, and Barrett, please, one more time. And for yourselves for coming out. For real, thank you. I'm super fucking pumped to be here. Let's get into it. Chapel Roan is in the news again. Have we seen this? Causing a stir. Apparently she hates children. Yeah, wow, stars. They're just like me. No, I don't hate children. I do believe the children are our future, because the future is bad and I don't like it. So that's just me. I do love Chapel Roan though. I think her music's. I don't listen to a lot of pop, so it's like really fun to just fucking like get into it sometimes. But every once in a while, she has a lyric that just like takes me out of it and makes me say, what? Like, she has this song, Kaleidoscope. That's like a really beautiful ballad. And she says, love is a kaleidoscope. How it works, I'll never know. And I just kind of think we do know how kaleidoscopes work. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we cracked the code on those like kind of a while ago. Like, I think the Kaleido family published the recipe, like, as public domain. Like, I'm pretty sure it's just kind of like 3 mirrors in a tube, just a little like, boop, 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 whoa! Like, I think that love is harder. I think that love is maybe harder and more infinitely mysterious than a dumb little toy that was made for a child. But I know I've only been married 12 years. But no, like, love is hard. Like, for instance, like, I got into a fight with my husband earlier today, and I'm still pretty pissed at him. But after this, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna be nice to him, and I'm probably gonna tell him that I love him. Because, like, yeah, I might be mad at him, but at the end of the day, I'm also horny. And that's the miracle, that's the magic. Isn't that beautiful? So I lived in New York City for several years, and one of my favorite things about New York City is that I got run over by a minivan on my way to work. And let me tell you, if you ever want to feel like a princess for a day, get run over by a car and have a medical emergency. You will get the VIP treatment. Like, some people say ambulance, I say private chauffeur. First of all, there's someone in the back with you. Their only job is to make sure you have every single thing that you need. They'll even give you drugs if you know how to ask for them. And the way to ask is to scream a lot. It helps if you're bleeding kind of all over the place when they arrive, pro tip. And then you get to the hospital. There's all these people like waiting to get in. You get to cut the line. You get served immediately. And then you just kind of like kick back all day while people attend to you. It's fucking awesome. Like, I'm starting to realize that at this point in my life and with my income, it's probably the closest thing I'll ever get to a spa day, I think. Just like, when's the last time I got to just like kick back and like fully unplug? Except like from the IV, I did need to stay very plugged into that. Like, just kind of for staying alive and that kind of thing. But other than that, like, 5 stars. Highly recommend. Okay. So crazy fucking times right now. It's kind of wild to me that a while ago there were like all these conspiracy theories going around, and now a lot of them are like kind of coming true. So I've decided that gives me a reason to just like lean into mine. So I'm embracing all of mine full force. And my favorite one that I'm truly believing is Benson Boone. Somebody knows. we're figuring it out. Benson Boone is proof to me that I might be living in a simulation. Because I know that Benson Boone music exists, but after months of searching, I still don't know a single fucking person that listens to Benson Boone. So what the fuck is going on? Like something doesn't, there's like a tear in the fabric and I can't fucking figure it out. And how do I know that Benson Boone music exists? Because Spotify insists very aggressively that I maintain an awareness of this at all times. The frequency with which Spotify forces his music upon me is pretty criminal. Like, it doesn't matter what I'm listening to. I could be listening to death metal, which I do all the time, you probably guessed. It's kind of my jam. Big part of my whole personality. I've been listening to death metal. We get to the end of the album, and Spotify is like, you know, if you enjoyed that, you might like this fresh track from Benson Boone. I could be listening to the Broadway musical Les Miserables. I get to the end of the album. Eponine's body is not even in the fucking ground yet, okay? I can still hear the people singing the song of Angry Man without a beat. Spotify is like, how about a tune from the Boone? How about a little B squared, buddy? I don't fucking get it. Like, so what the fuck is, like, who, huh? Like, and he sold out Moda Center a few months ago, but like, who were the people? Who was there? And like, so, like, what is Benson Boone? And I know I could Google it. I'm young, I use a computer. I fucking know, like, but I'm like afraid to dig into it because like I feel like that is like the thread that like if I pull, like everything falls apart. Like the walls come down and it's all just like ones and zeros. Which is pretty easy to believe because looking around this room, I'm seeing a lot of tens. So yeah, that's my theory on that one. If there's a fan, if there's a Boone, if someone here is gooning for the Boone, find me afterwards. I want to know. As you probably guessed, I was raised evangelical. I was baptized in the evangelical church as a teenager. That's how we do it. You're supposed to do it when you're kind of like grown. It's a choice, you know. So you're like, you know what you're getting into. And so they had me meet with a lot of people that have been baptized. And I met with this woman, Amy, to talk about it. And she said, you know, when I got baptized and I came up out of the water, I was so moved that I spoke in tongues. Are you ready for that? And I looked her in the eyes and said, oh, Amy, I guess you didn't know I'm a theater kid. Am I ready for that? I've been training for that my whole fucking life, Amy. This is my moment. You spoke in tongues? But get ready to see me speak, sing, and dance in tongues, because I'm what they call a triple fucking threat. Not about to be upstaged by some, like, old middle-aged evangelical woman with a church braid. Get out of here. Do you know the thing about church braids? Like, evangelical women have the thickest, driest, heaviest, coarsest braids you've ever seen in your life. The static electricity off these fucking things is dangerous. If you ever break down in a car, you don't need AAA, you need an evangelical church. They'll be inside, doesn't matter what day, they're always there, they're fucking crazy. Get two evangelical ladies, rub those braids together, touch them to the battery, and stand the fuck back. You'll be on the road in no time, I swear to God. Anyway, thank you all very much. My name is Danny. Make some fucking noise for all the folks you're going to see tonight. Thank you.